Jonas Mekas is a Lithuanian filmmaker, poet and artist who has often been called the godfather of American avant-garde cinema. His work has been exhibited in museums and festivals worldwide. Biography: in 1944, Mekas left Lithuania because of war. En route, his train was stopped in Germany and he and his brother, žiģis Mekas, were imprisoned in a labor camp in Elmshorn, a suburb of Hamburg, for 8 months. The brothers escaped and were detained near the Danish border where they hid on a farm for 2 months until the end of the war. After the war, Mekas lived in displaced person camps in Wiesbaden and Kassel. From 1946 to 1948, he studied philosophy at the University of Mainz and at the end of 1949, he emigrated with his brother to the U.S., settling in Williamsburg, Brooklyn, New York. 2 weeks after his arrival, he borrowed the money to buy his first Bolex 16mm camera and began to record moments of his life. He discovered avant-garde film at venues such as Amos Vorgela unregistered trademark S pioneering Cinema 16, and he began curating avant-garde film screenings at Gallery East on Avenue A and Houston Street, and a film forum series at Carl Fisher Auditorium on 57th Street. In 1954, together with his brother žiģis Mekas, he founded Film Culture, and in 1958, began writing his OE movie journal column for The Village Voice. In 1962, he co-founded Filmmakers Cooperative and the Filmmakers Cinematheque in 1964, which eventually grew into Anthology Film Archives, one of the world unregistered trademark S largest and most important repositories of avant-garde film. He was part of the New American Cinema, with, in particular, fellow filmmaker Lionel Rogerson. He was a close collaborator with artists such as Andy Warhol, Nico, Allen Ginsberg, Yoko Ono, John Lennon, Salvador Dali, and fellow Lithuanian George Mäunas. In 1964, Mekas was arrested on obscenity charges for showing flaming creatures and Gene Genti unregistered trademark South Union Chant unregistered trademark Amir. He launched a campaign against the censorship board, and for the next few years continued to exhibit films at the Filmmakers unregistered trademark µēkҭs, the Jewish Museum, and the Gallery of Modern Art. From 1964 to 1967, he organized the New American Cinema Expositions, which toured Europe and South America, and in 1966 joined 80 Worcester Fluxhaus Coupe. In 1970, Anthology Film Archives opened on 425 Lafayette Street as a film museum, screening space, and a library, with Mekas as its director. Mekas, along with Stan Brakhage, Ken Kelman, Peter Kubecker, James Broughton, and P. Adams Sidney, began the ambitious Essential Cinema project at Anthology Film Archives to establish a canon of important cinematic works. As a filmmaker, Mekas' own output ranges from his early narrative film to oediary films such as Walden, Lost, 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 Reminiscences of a Journey to Lithuania, Zephyr Torna, and As I Was Moving Ahead. Occasionally I saw brief glimpses of beauty, which have been screened extensively at festivals and museums around the world. Mekas expanded the scope of his practice with his later works of multi-monitor installations, sound immersion pieces and frozen film prints. Together they offer a new experience of his classic films and a novel presentation of his more recent video work. His work has been exhibited at the 51st Venice Biennial, PS1 Contemporary Art Center, the Ludwig Museum, the Serpentine Gallery, and the Jonas Mekas Visual Arts Center. In the year 2007, Mekas released one film every day on his website, a project he entitled the 365-Day Project. Since the 1970s, he has taught film courses at the New School for Social Research, MIT, Cooper Union, and New York University. Mekas is also a well-known Lithuanian language poet and has published his poems and prose in Lithuanian, French, German, and English. He has published many of his journals and diaries, including I Had Nowhere to Go, Diaries, 1944–1954, and Letters from Nowhere, as well as articles on film criticism, theory, and technique. On November 10, 2007, the Jonas Mekas Visual Arts Center was opened in Vilnius. Jonas Mekas in the culture. The German filmmaker Peter Semple has made 3 films about Mekas' works and life: Jonas in the Desert, Jonas at the Ocean, and Jonas in the Jungle. Awards and honors: Guggenheim Fellowship, Creative Arts Award, Brandeis University, Mel Novikov Award, San Francisco Film Festival, Lithuanian National Prize, Lithuania, Doctor of Fine Arts, honoris causa, Kansas City Art Institute, Special Tribute, New York Film Critics Circle Awards, Pier Paolo Pasolini Award, Paris, International Documentary Film Association Award, Los Angeles, Governor's Award from the Skowhegan School of Painting and Sculpture, Maine, Atrium Doctoris Honoris Causa, Vytautas Magnus University, Lithuania, represented Lithuania at the 51st International Art Exhibition Venice Biennial. United States National Film Preservation Board selects Reminiscences of a Journey to Lithuania for preservation in the Library of Congress. National Film Registry, Los Angeles Film Critics Association's Award, Austrian Decoration for Science and Art, Baltic Cultural Achievement Award for Outstanding Contributions to the Field of Arts and Science, Life Achievement Award at the 2nd Annual Rob Pruitt's Art Awards, George Eastman Honorary Scholar Award, Carry Your Light and Believe Award, Ministry of Culture, Lithuania 2012, Commander de l'Ordre des Arts et Lettres, Ministry of Culture, France, Filmography, Guns of the Trees, Film Magazine of the Arts, The Brigadier Empire, Award Presentation to Andy Warhol, Report from Millbrook, Hare Krishna, Notes on the Circus, Cassie's, The Italian Notebook. Time and Fortune Vietnam Newsreel, Walden, Reminiscences of a Journey to Lithuania, Lost, 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 In Between, 1964 €8, Notes for Jerome, Paradise Not Yet Lost, Street Songs, Cups Dances Radio, Eric Hawkins, excerpts from a Euro Here and Now with Wachersa Lucia Dlugosiewski performs, He Stands in a Desert Counting the Seconds of His Life, Scenes from the Life of Andy Warhol, Mob of Angels The Baptism Drive Carl G. Jung or Lapis Philosophorum, Quartet No. 1, Mob of Angels at St. Anne, Zephyr Torna or Scenes from the Life of George Mayunas, The Education of Sebastian or Egypt Regained, He Travels in Search of Imperfect 3-image films, On My Way to Fujiyama I Meet a Euro, Happy Birthday to John, Memories of Frankenstein, Birth of a Nation, Scenes from Alan's Last 3 Days on Earth as a Spirit, Letter from Nowhere a Euro Lescas as Nika N1, Symphony of Joy, Song of Avignon, Laboratorium, Autobiography of a Man Who Carried His Memory in His Eyes, This Side of Paradise, Notes on Andy's Factory, Mysteries, As I Was Moving Ahead Occasionally I Saw Brief Glimpses of Beauty, Remedy for Melancholy, Ian Malkin, Williamsburg, Brooklyn, Mozart and Wien and Elvis, Travel Songs N, Dedication to Ledger, Notes on Utopia 30 Minutes, Letter from Greenpoint, 365-Day Project, 30 Hours. Notes on American Film Director, Martin Scorsese, 80 Minutes. Lithuania and the Collapse of USSR, 4 hours 50 minutes. Sleepless Night Stories, My Mars Bar Movie, Correspondences, Jose Copyright Louis Guerin and Jonas Mekas, Reminiscenzen aus Deutschland, Outtakes from the Life of a Happy Man, see also, Adolphus Mekas, ÄtVytautas, Cinema of Lithuania, Anthology Film Archives, Jonas Mekas Visual Arts Center, Barbara Rubin, Notes, Mekas' passport shows December 23, 1922, the date sometimes listed as his official date of birth. However, he was actually born on December 24, 1922, as he confirms in this video interview. Short films coming soon to an iPod near you, All Things Considered, November 5, 2006. Producer Ben Shapiro reports on a plan by filmmaker Jonas Mekas to make short films available as a podcast. Reply to a parliamentary question PA 1879. Retrieved November 27, 2012. References, Hans Jar 1/4 a gen tast a euro As I Was Moving. Kunst und Leben a euro AISBN 3-88842-026-1. Efren Cuevas, a euro OE The Immigrant Experience and Jonas Mekas a euro Unregistered Trademark S Diary Films. A chronotopic analysis of Lost, Lost a Euro, Biography, Volume 29, n. 1, Winter 2006, ppA 55 a Euro 73. Available at http DSPACE ̆jonɁs Beatstream 3268 art %20 Mekas %20 Biography %20 Publicado PDF. External links: Jonas Mekas at the Internet Movie Database, Jonas Mekas website, A Conversation Between Jonas Mekas and Stan Brakhage, Interview with 3AM Magazine, The Anthology Film Archives, Censors of Cinema, Great Directors Critical Database, Jonas Mekas Visual Arts Center, Jonas Mekas in Conversation with the Brooklyn Rail, Jonas Mekas Poetry in English, a short documentary about Jonas Mekas. Jonas Mekas tells his life story at Web of Stories, Jonas Mekas DVDs at http www.evoicom category php. It category equals 47, to Barbara Rubin with Love by Jonas Mekas.